my name is Laura Rudy, and this is my audience. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the legal drinking age for citizens of the U.S. Today the legal drinking age is 21. When talking about the legal drinking age, what it should be, many people disagree, but I believe that it should be lowered to 18 years of age. A lot of people wonder why others believe it should be lowered. Think of it this way. If someone can go to war and risk their life for our country, shouldn't they be allowed to sit down and have a drink? If they are responsible enough to fight for our country, don't you think they are responsible enough to do that? After doing research on what the legal drinking age should be, I saw strong points on both opposing and on my side. However, some of the things I discovered made me lean towards lowering the drinking age. According to an article I read by John Stossel, when the legal drinking age was changed from 19 to 21, there was very little change in statistics of drinking and driving. One of my friends that is a year older was faced with a DUI last summer. She came from a very strict home life and was at a party. At this party, there was a lot of underage drinking occurring because they were celebrating their graduation. Anyway, she decided to make a very bad choice and drive home. She got pulled over and got a DUI. I didn't have much sympathy for her because she made a flat-out bad mistake, but I asked if her parents would have been mad at her if she was drinking underage, and she responded by telling me yes, and that's why she couldn't call in for a ride. And she didn't want word to get out about her drinking. I am totally against drinking and driving, don't get me wrong, but maybe this is a case that a lot of teens deal with, in which can cause them to make bad choices. If the legal drinking age were to be 18, they wouldn't have to be worried about their parents getting mad or getting in trouble with the law. People disagree when it comes to determining the legal drinking age, but I personally think by lowering the drinking age to 18, it would lessen binge drinking, DUIs, and it would give adults 18 years of age the same rights as any other adults 21 or older. Not to mention, it would greatly decrease difficulties of the police force. According to Drew K. Saylor, one of the main reasons that people think that the drinking age should remain 21 is because 18-year-olds simply aren't responsible enough to handle drinking. Yes, that may be true for some 18-year-olds, but there are 40-year-olds that don't know how to handle their alcohol wisely. If they are able to walk into a store and buy lottery tickets, cigarettes, etc., why should they still be restricted from buying alcohol? If you can go into a church and get married to someone at the age of 18, why shouldn't you be able to celebrate with some drinks afterwards? If 18-year-olds are trusted enough to vote who the president is, shouldn't they be trusted to drink as well? If you can go and put your life on the line for a country, but the law tells you that you can't come have a drink when you get home, none of these questions have a simple answer to me, nor make sense when the drinking age is 21. According to alcoholismguide.org, binge drinking occurs most in age groups 19 to 20. When hearing that fact, I'm sure a lot of people think that's just another way that shows 18-year-olds are not responsible enough to drink. The next thing you have to ask yourself then is why. Consider the fact that they are in college. Many students drink regardless, but they are so limited to where they are able to drink without getting caught. If they could drink publicly, then maybe they would control themselves. While doing more research on alcoholism.org.guide, I also found that a majority of binge drinking episodes, which falls in the 70th percentile, occurs with adults 26 years of age or older. That goes to show people of all ages do such a thing. Personally, I think if the law were to change to make 18 the legal drinking age, it would make young adults drink more casually. They could enjoy a drink over dinner or go to the bar and have a few drinks, rather than drinking uncontrollably at a house party or whatever it may be. My third point I want to bring up is DUIs. Since people think new adults aren't responsible enough to drink alcohol, they are more than likely to think that it would cause them to make bad decisions like drinking and driving. While looking at ageprocon.com, it showed me that by having the legal drinking age be 21, it has decreased the amount of fatal traffic accidents by 13% for people in this age group of 18 to 20 years of age from 1975 to 2008. This was shown on the con side of the website. On the pro side of the website, it follows on to say that, quote-unquote, higher traffic accidents and fatality rates occur in the first few years of the legal drinking age, regardless of how old they are. This next fact I got from the same website is one that really caught my attention. It said that in 2009, the 21 to 24 age group had the highest percentage of drinking drivers in fatal accidents with blood alcohol concentration levels of 0.8 or 35%. By viewing that fact, it almost makes it seem like when people feel like they are experienced drinkers, they know how to handle themselves and make bad decisions as well. Also, another thing that I found on drinkingagepro.com is that a lot of countries that have lower drinking age than 21 either have the same or better drinking and driving statistics than the U.S. That there shows a lot. No fact or statistic can say or prove that new adults are more irresponsible when it comes to drinking and driving than any other adult. Also, by doing this, I feel like new adults wouldn't be so timid or afraid to call others to drive them, like their parents. A lot of people who drink underage feel rebellious because they are doing something against the law. Maybe if the law were to make a change, 18-year-olds would respect it and make better choices. In conclusion, I have shared with you my thoughts on why I think the drinking age should be lowered to 18. One of my biggest reasons for this is because when you turn 18, you're an adult. You shouldn't have restrictions on anything else adults 3 years older than you can have access to. You're trusted with so many different things when you turn 18. I don't understand why society doesn't trust that age group of people to have a drink here and there. There are places all over the world that have their legal drinking age set as 18 or something even younger, and they don't have any more problems than we do here in the U.S. When it comes to binge drinking, a lot of college students do it regardless of being 18 or 22. It's going to happen whether the legal age is 21 or 18. I just think it would lessen binge drinking amongst the age group of 18 to 20-year-olds because it gives them an option to drink other places than a fraternity house or a house party. Lastly, when it comes to DUIs, who's to say that a 21-year-old will always make better choices than an 18, 19, or even 20-year-old? Some people are just simply more responsible than others and make better choices. From doing my research, oftentimes DUIs fall in age group categories that are above the legal drinking age of 21. This goes to show that people make bad decisions at all ages. Giving all the responsibilities an average adult has, I just think it's a given that they should be able to have the right to drink. They're able to do almost anything else. I just don't understand why there are restrictions on this. I've shared with you my thoughts and opinions on why I think the drinking age should be lowered to 18, and if you had an opposing state of mind, I hope that I changed your mind on this issue. Thank you for listening to my